You're watching India Today Global, our continuous coverage on Indian illegals deported from the United States of America. The 104 of them have landed in Amritsar. They landed around 1:59 p.m. Our correspondent on the ground, Asim, joins us for more on this. Asim, it seemed like there were going to be 205. There are 104 illegal Indians, and most of them are not willing to speak or come on camera.
Yeah, initial inputs came ever since the story broke. The initial input came in that the U.S. military aircraft C-17 is bringing in 205 passengers, illegal migrants, you can say. But as the day proceeded, the number changed and became a figure of 104. That 104 people, including from Punjab, Haryana, Gujarat, Maharashtra, UP, and Chandigarh, they'll be landing at this airport. And at around 1:59 p.m., just close to 2 p.m., this aircraft, the C-17 Globemaster of the U.S. Military, it landed and it was received by the Amritsar police and the civil administration at the Rajpuri International Airport. And since then, they've been inside. So it was a number initially 205 now, but the original figure is 104, out of which there are 30 from Punjab, 33 are from Gujarat, 33 from Haryana, and a couple of people from Chandigarh, three from Maharashtra, and three from UP. So interestingly, the people from Punjab and Haryana will be coming out of this airport, but as far as the people from Gujarat is concerned, a flight will be arranged late evening or in the night that will take them to Ahmedabad. Yeah.
All right. The fact that you're just informing us, Asim, that the people who've just landed, the deportees, have not left the airport. They're still there. They're still inside.
Yes, as they landed around 1:59 p.m., they are still inside the Amritsar International Airport. As per the protocol, they were first to be taken towards the main terminal where the immigration officers will do their immigration check. And we also know that there are agencies inside the state agencies as well as some central agencies are always there at the international airport because Amritsar is strategically very important being a border district. So they will be there. They will be verifying that are those the same 104 that implaned from America in Texas and now deplaning in Amritsar? Are they the same people or any changes? So they will verify are they really the Indian nationals also? Plus a couple of more routine questions on how they went. Plus, I think the administration is more than welcoming because I spoke to the Amritsar Deputy Commissioner Sakti Sani. She said that there will be no detention of any sort because they have not done any crime on Indian soil. They have made no offense. So they will be welcoming them. They put yesterday DGP Gaurav Yadav also said that a special counter will be set up for them, and so that they don't face any problem. Although there's a lot of politics going on this issue, but ever since the Trump government came to power, it stood by its election announcement that they will deport illegal people from their soil, not only India but other countries also who have been living illegally in the US. But right now, the people are still inside the Amritsar airport, and I think more 2 hours are going to take before they come out, and they'll be dispatched to their respective districts by the district administration on their own, and the media is kept at bay. Yeah.
Well, absolutely, Asim. This is going to be not just one that has to do with legalities, illegal Indians having now been deported. Indian government has made its position very clear. They're going to cooperate with the United States of America. In fact, India continues to maintain that India also faces an illegal immigration crisis on our eastern border, and therefore this is something that they would agree with. They do not want to accommodate or agree with Indians going into any country illegally. But you're standing in Amritsar, you're there in Punjab. This is going to become a political issue. And more than a political issue, Asim, most of them sold their entire life's savings and their property to reach America. I know you'll try to get in touch with some of them to know their story and what it meant and how difficult it was to reach America and to live the American dream, right? But this is a
Yeah.
humanitarian crisis. They've come back with nothing on them. They've come back with no property, no money. Um, how much of this is the state administration looking at in terms of rehabilitating them in the state?
Well, yeah, definitely you're right because a lot of people, there are always two routes, legal and illegal routes to travel. And we have seen people in India or any countries taking illegal routes as well. But uh, but the situation is that till now the administration has or the government has not announced any financial relief for them. but now they're just facilitating to them to go back home because uh, definitely you're right that the people take loans, they pledge their properties to gather money so that they can be sent abroad or settle abroad. Now, since they've landed and still the checks are going on, it is going to be a political issue. Already, we've seen people from the Punjab BJP saying that the government should look after them. They must be given jobs and must be given assistance. But the government is tight-lipped over this, that what they have to do. But till now, they are busy facilitating to send them to their places once they are out of the airport, once they're done with their checks. But as far as the jobs or the financial assistance is concerned, I think the government will not be getting into it because it is not the first or the last flight. It's not the last flight which has come home. There are thousands of illegal people living in US, a lot of from Punjab, Haryana, different states. So it's going to be an endless process. And we spoke to the top brass of the administration, and it is learned that in the next few days more flights may come in. Yeah.
Well, the states that will be bringing back highest number of people are going to be from Punjab, Haryana, Gujarat. So, looking at Punjab, Haryana, given that you do look at these two states as well, it is going to be a massive, massive crisis. Is the state administration, are the state administrations, it seems, preparing themselves for what is going to happen? Like you said, this is only the first tranche. There are going to be many more flights that would be landing in Amritsar or, for that matter, in Delhi as well. Is the state administration or the state administrations, so to say, Punjab and Haryana, are they preparing themselves? Because this is a beginning.
I think they must be preparing themselves, although they've not ruled out their plans or told the plans to the media or anyone. But definitely there can be indoor meetings and their plans because uh, this is going to be an endless process. The kind of illegal people we have in other countries or other countries do have in other nations. So once the more planes arrive or land in Amritsar or other places in India, this is going to be a problem for the respective states they belong to because they will look up to, because they will say they were duped by travel agents, sent, duped with a lot of money, sent abroad. Now they come back after a month or 1 year or 1.5 year. So they must be looked after. They need help, be it financial, be it emotional, be it any kind of professional help. So I think that's been a crisis for the government, how to look after them, because already we are a nation that struggles with a lot of population and lack of opportunities at times when it comes to employment. So this is going to be an issue for the states to deal with. Yeah.
Right. Again, you are maybe in all probability looking at and will be speaking to these people. But even as that is happening, there's some information, Asim, that's coming in, and that has to do with reactions coming in from the BJP quarters within Punjab, Harjeet Grawal, and he is
Yeah.
saying that Punjab government should provide jobs to the deportees who are coming back and register cases against immigration agents. Let's broad
That's
base
what.
the conversation a little. How much of a problem, and you've been reporting for a while now, how much of a problem is this immigration agent issue in Punjab and Haryana? Because we do know that a lot of people promise them the world, promise them that they'll reach America, and show them the illegal route. So these touts, these agents who do that, how much is the state administration now going to crack down on these touts and agents?
Definitely, this is a kind of an unorganized industry that goes on Punjab and northern region because a lot of people in Punjab have a dollar dreams, and we have seen that people going abroad and not coming back. Be it a lot of people go legally as well, but a lot of people going on tourist visa, student visa, not coming back. And the issue is that they always feel that over there there are greener pastures, more opportunities, better opportunities. So it is an issue, and definitely what I told you that the Punjab BJP quoted this that there must be job opportunities for them, but there'll be no end to it because the thousands of people will be coming there. The Trump government has come very hard on it. So I think this will be an issue, and the travel agent action against travel agent will be sharpened because these people once come out and they back in the social life in India, they will definitely complain that who duped them, who sent them, because it has happened that if they are promising you to send to Germany, they might land you up in UAE. So this is the
Right.
situation.
Okay.
So this
We,
also is going to unveiled, and there will be demand from the opposition in every state for action against the travel agents and the support of these kind of people who are coming from abroad. Yeah.
So we will zoom out a little in our global coverage where we are going to talk about the donkey route as well. This is
Right.
what it is called, the donkey route, where people take a very arduous journey and
इनको
start
बता दो
from India, go to various countries,
ग्लोबल पे लाइव है
and then
वो
walk,
इंडिया टुडे ग्लोबल
use various means and methods to reach the country, the destination where they want to finally reach, whether it's the United States of America or Canada for that
मेरी
matter.
बात कराना
I know Asim has to go for chats and lives on our other sister networks. But before that, Asim, if you have to go, you just let me know. But before that, what I'll do is I'll just toss to our colleague Kamaljeet Sandhu's interview with the former DGP of Punjab. Let's listen into what he had to say about this entire problem and issue.
पकड़ी जाए क्या कर लाइव है
And what are the ramifications and how do you really assess, or how security agencies should really assess? I mean, sending these deportees in a military plane in such a big way, it's become an international issue. How do you see this?
Yes, that's a very pertinent question from the security point of view. Earlier we were talking in Hindi, this question had not come up. Whatever invariably happens, like if such a large number of persons had come there, when a person goes out to another country, sometimes they even try to hide their nationality, their identity. Persons who are coming in, now it is a task for the security agencies to ensure that whosoever has come from there, he is an Indian citizenship. He doesn't pose any threat to the Indian, our own security situation. And these, on what ground they had gone there and on what ground they had tried to take the citizenship or PR, etc., green card of that country. Lots of persons, they go from here and they say, well, Indian government is trying to persecute us. So those things also come up. So it's a very interesting question which you have raised. Yes, security agency will have to work overtime, and not only security agencies, like we're discussing our law and order department concerning law and order. I mean, legal department. They'll also have to see these persons had got there early.
So, a lot of people saying, they may have gone through a legal route because they may have taken and entered through a third country. That is usually the donkey route.
Donkey route, yes.
So how do you see this? Is this something which is a concern both for India and United States, or is it because that Prime Minister is also going to United States shortly? So is there a concern that this is going to be something which is going to be raised on both sides?
Look, as far as our nation's situation is concerned, what Trump had been doing, he's got two major agendas. Number one is tariff war, and the second one is, of course, illegal immigration, etc., etc. You're right, absolutely. These persons certainly they have gone through donkey route, yes. But there also they go, like, what had happened in 80s. Lots of persons had gone through donkey route only. They'd gone there and burned their papers, etc., and they'd say, yeah, we are here, otherwise we'll be persecuted. Now, these guys who are coming here, Indian government, our police agencies, security agencies will have to ensure that they're our citizens. What they were doing in US, what they doing, trying to live peacefully, or were they involved in one illegal trade? Well, when I say illegal trade, I said drugs and all those things.
Interestingly, a lot of people are questioning whether the plane should have landed in Amritsar. It could be about the image of Punjab. A lot of Punjabis also going there. So, is that a cause of concern, or it could be because Delhi is going to pose and there are a lot of Gujaratis also on the plane?
I don't think so. If they have come here, I'm sure that guys who have landed here, they belong to different states. There may be some Punjabi, there must be some Gujaratis, UP, etc. Because persons who have gone over to US, they belong to almost the entire. They were scattered all over from various places they had gone. Maybe they picked one particular place. What was the reason? I mean, I don't know really, frankly. But I think there's no problem if they landed there. Amritsar is, of course, as good as Amritsar.
Right. Thank you so much for speaking to us. With camera person Gunji, this is Kamaljeet Sandhu in Chandigarh.
Right. Asim, if you're still with us, that was Kamaljeet Sandhu speaking to the former DGP and very clearly spelling out exactly where the problems lie. But then again, coming back to the question, I know you will try to get in touch with all these people, at least some of them. And you have been, in all probability, in touch with some of the family members, and the issue is big. How are they going to really look at now returning to India, maybe some of them after years or decades even, and resettling themselves? Is that how are the family members who live in India, who waited for their family and their relatives to return, how are they looking at the situation unfold?
Then there's a long story to it because if you have to go legally as a tourist, it might just cost you a tourist visa fee where you can go for a holiday and come back within 6 months or 3 months or whatever the visa span is. But as a student or as a illegal immigrant, it's a lot of expensive things. Okay, students go legally, but when it comes to illegal migration like this, they spend lakhs of rupees, and the families in the villages or the cities, they gather money, they take loans, they pledge their properties to accumulate that sort of money and send their children abroad for a better future, greener pastures, or to fulfill their dollar dreams. But with the Trump government going hard against the illegal people and the illegal stays over there and deporting them, this is going to be a very, very difficult task for families. Okay, some may be thinking that okay, they're happy, their ward has come back home safely and sound, not being jailed for ages in the US or somewhere else. But financially, it's going to be a huge burden for them as well. And for the person also who is deported, he's been there for a year or 2 years or a few months. He's into that setup, that kind of a lifestyle. And now coming back again, looking for some alternative profession or job or a business, resettling, or again trying for any other country. It takes a whole lot of cost, and the confidence is also dented when you are deported like this. So I think it's going to be a very, very traumatic for the families as well. Yeah.
Right. Now, before I let you go, my final question, if you could just walk us down or take us through the process that's going to take place. They've landed, they're with the immigration officials, verification of their nationality, as has been spelled out by America, is now being done. But after this, what happens? Do they go for a debrief as to how they entered America, so on and so forth, or will they be let go?
Well, as well, we are told that as soon as they landed around 1:59 p.m., they straightway they were taken to the immigration counters. Where their immigration is going to take time because there are more than 100 passengers, and they some may have legal documents, some must have come on travel documents, some may have passports. So everything is in order. The immigration will look after it. Always, Amritsar being strategic airport, there are always people from agencies there, be it the state agencies, the police agencies, or the central agencies, or the IB or something. So they're going to question some things. They may have their own questionnaire. But as far as we got the impression from the administration, their attitude will be very, very welcoming. But definitely, I spoke to some police officer who said that we will also check because anyone who commits a crime in any nation and flees the nation, there's an LOC, lookout circular. They will also see if there is a lookout circular against any one of these. And if everything is fine, I think they'll be sent back to their homes because there are some people from Sangrur, some people from Ludhiana, some people from Mohali. So the officers from those respective districts are already at the Ansar airport, and they will check their people and go back and hand over to the families over there because not 20 families have turned up over here. We just met one family which never wanted to speak. The man's name was Charanjit Singh, whose grandson Ajay Deep is coming back, hailing from Amritsar. He said he doesn't want to speak to the media and he's in a lot of stress. Although he said, I'm happy that my grandson is coming back. But this is going to be the entire procedure. The administration is looking at the smooth handover to the families. Yeah.
On that note, Asim, we'll keep coming back to you. This is a story that we are going to track, and we have been tracking very, very closely at India Today Global. And we'll keep coming back to you for all the latest developments. Please keep an eye on what's going to happen to the individuals who leave the immigration counters and step out of the building. And maybe their life story is also what are they going to do from here on, given that they must have sold everything when they decided to take that arduous route, that arduous journey towards America. Thank you, Asim, for joining us for now here on India Today Global.